Why is WWE allowing Peacock and NBC Universal to edit out content that they think is controversial? Alexis Carrillo here, back with another edition of ACB Wrestling Talk, and this time we talk about news, very controversial news, the news that has stirred up the internet wrestling community because, you know, as WWE Network is on its deathbed, it's on its last dying legs. And the fact is, in about a week or so, week and a half or so, the WWE Network will be no more. It would have completely moved towards NBC's streaming platform, Peacock. The fact of the matter is, Peacock right now, and everybody involved with uploading content to that streaming service, and there are reports that say that WWE Network executives, or rather not executives, editors themselves are helping out with the process in terms of evaluating WWE's content to see if it goes well with NBC's and Peacock itself standards and practices. Essentially, trying to make sure that there is no controversial, there is no sensitive content that will be streaming on their platform. Now, obviously, for obvious reasons, you know, with the Attitude Era itself and some segments sprinkled in the past and in the current, present, and possibly in the future, WWE fans are not content with this, especially given the fact that most of them subscribe to the WWE Network to check out WWE Attitude Era content, WCW Monday Nitro Era content, which in the past, 1997, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, was very edgy, was very cutthroat. There was, you know, there wasn't any nudity per se, but it came very close. There was some sexual innuendo, there were a lot of racist comments, and, you know, that's the kind of content that in today's world, in today's hypersensitive society, NBC wants no part of. So that's what they are reviewing. Now, why is WWE allowing NBC and Peacock to edit this content out? And why not just continue with the WWE Network itself? It's their own platform. They have all the rules. They have all the control. Why not continue with this endeavor? And the fact of the matter is, we got to look at costs. Each and every single year, WWE spends tons of millions of dollars on just maintenance and infrastructure of the WWE Network itself, on all platforms, on TV, on the phones, on computers, just trying to keep those platforms up to date with cutthroat technology is a hefty price tag for its 1.5 reported million subscribers. And they've been doing this for over 7 years now. For almost 7 years now, actually. So with that said, that's an extra cost. And right now, WWE is not touring. They are not holding any events in arenas where they can charge fans tickets and make money off of that. So again, the losses for WWE keep piling up. And yes, they are the brand. They are the mainstream sports, entertainment, and professional wrestling company today and pretty much forever. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're a business and they're trying to keep the money that they earn, not just spend it. So that's one reason I believe that they are trying to move the network off to Peacock itself. Reason number two is the fact that WWE wants to keep NBC Universal happy. It's no secret that WWE's popularity has hindered their audience. Their total viewerships have gone down over the past few years. You can just look at the ratings. You can look at the amount of viewers themselves that have stuck around for WWE programming, and they have just gone down, continuously down. And frankly, you know, if they continued with the current programming, you know, that trend was going to continue. Regardless, there is very little that WWE has done to try and grow its audience. They've tried, they've made an effort, but they have not succeeded. And I think that keeping NBC Universal happy and trying to secure their future, their streaming future, for years and years to come, like they have done in the past, in the very recent past, I think that's very smart on their part, business smart, and just overall intelligent on its own right. Because, you know, you don't want WWE to go the way of Impact Wrestling, which was, are they going to stay on this network this year, or are they going to be looking for a new network next year? You don't want that. You want to keep that relationship, that marriage, working at all costs, and I think that's what WWE is doing with NBC Universal and Peacock itself. And finally, the most important reason in my book, the fact is, you know, I did some research prior to this topic, and the fact of the matter is that the WWE Network has pretty much topped itself at 1.5 million subscribers. Now, those numbers are fantastic. Those are great for wrestling terms. Those are great to keep the network itself afloat. It's worked for 7 years. Why can't it keep working for 5, 10, 15 years after that? Well, here's the thing. Peacock has been around for about, what, a year? A year now? And on their last quarterly report, they reported that Peacock had upwards of 33 million subscribers. Now, I'm not a math wizard, but that's about 15, 20 times more than WWE. So, you know, the math, the statistics, the numbers themselves, they all add up. And frankly, you know, yeah, you're going to piss off the hardcore audience, the audience that's stuck around for years and years and years and years to come, the audience that loves the Attitude Era content. But here's the thing, they get pissed off almost every day with everything you do. You're never going to make them happy. They want the Attitude Era back. That's just not going to happen. Not in this hypersensitive, oh, don't fucking make me happy. Don't make me mad, rather. Don't piss me off, please. Just be as good to me as possible. So with that said, sacrificing that 1.5 million hardcore audience that's for the most part always going to be there, they're going to bitch and moan week to week and week to week, but they are still going to tune in just to see if they listen to them, just to see if things change, just to be a part of the conversation. Hell, I myself am a part of certain things that I don't like, that I keep watching, that I keep participating in because I like complaining about those things myself. And it's that kind of toxic relationship with the content itself and with other things itself that keeps these fans around. So I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice that audience that's always going to stick around, and maybe a few of them might leave, but I'm going to keep NBC Universal happy, which is what I want. I want those streaming rights and the TV deals to be a part of our future and keep earning that money. And there's the added benefit that 32 more million people can just be surfing through the NBC Universal Peacock streaming service itself and say, WWE is here. Haven't checked it out in a while. Let's see what they got. And you can open a brand new can of fans on the WWE Universe. And hell, I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, rather than have AEW create its own network, why not have them join Warner Media? Warner Media's streaming service right now, HBO Max. Again, added benefit for both of them. HBO Max would add a brand new content and streaming hours to their library, and AEW could bring in a more casual and mainstream audience, just like NBC and WWE are planning to do so for years and years to come. So that's it for me. In terms of my opinion, do I agree with Peacock and NBC Universal trying to edit out all this controversial content? Am I bothered by it? No. I understand completely that this is business. This is business, and you can't keep everybody happy, and for business purposes, you're going to do what is best for business. That's an old-fashioned trope that WWE likes to use, and I'm going to use it right now. So again, those are my thoughts on this situation. I completely agree with WWE's allowance of NBC to edit out the content, but hey, that's just my thoughts, you know. Those are just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you think that they should have stuck around with the WWE network on its own, have their own sandbox, have their own control over their streaming platform. Why not? What do I know? You know, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Participate in the discussion. Let me know what you think about WWE Network moving to NBC's streaming service Peacock. And as far as this video goes, that's it. You know, I've been Alexis Carrillo. Have a great day.